Yeah, I'm here. Was just thinking about how annoying it is that your mic keeps breaking. I swear, that mic breaks one more time, I'm gonna start charging you for all the fucking ear bleed damage. Well, thanks for the sympathy, but maybe next time you can just get a better mic to begin with. Oh, so you finally decided to get serious about my life story? I'm pretty stoked to finally see my memoirs hit the shelves. Hmm. Well, it's a pretty wild ride, filled with all my most hilarious escapades and adventures. I've got to say, it's a real page turner. Hey, you know what I was thinking? Maybe we should talk about something fun and lighthearted, like your favorite cartoons growing up. Guess I'm just not that into sharing my life story with the world, but hey, maybe I'll change my mind one day when I'm feeling extra narcissistic. Well, how about we start with the part where I outsmarted that damn cursed monkey paw? That was a real wild ride. Let me tell you. Oh, you mean that eight-laying nightmare that almost turned me into its personal snack? Yeah, that was a real hair-raising experience, but I managed to talk my way out of that one. Well, when you're face to face with a giant spider, running is the smartest thing to do unless you want to end up as its next meal. Well, that's the thing about me. I'm a quick learner. I know when to book it. Well, at least I can be proud of knowing when to turn tail and run, unlike some people I know. Well, at least you admit it, unlike some who think they're fearless heroes. Let me think.
Can you hear me? Argos, why are you so silent all of a sudden?
Probably because I'm trying to decide whether to tell you about the time I outsmarted a dragon or the time I danced with the demon queen.
Well, I'm curious about the Demon Queen.
The demon queen was a fiery one, let me tell ya. But I managed to charm her with my wit and cunning. Talk about a wild night.
Well, can you elaborate?
I might be an arrogant asshole, but I can sure as hell keep a secret.
All right, so the audience really, I think, wants to know, did you get fresh with the Demon Queen? Because that'd be a little risque.
Ah, you want to know if I got fresh with the Demon Queen?
Yes, I do. I very much would like to know that.
Well, let's just say we danced. I spun her around, she showed me her moves, and then she showed me the door.
Ah, you got kicked out, huh? Didn't work out?
Well, she did say something about me being too human for her tastes, but hey, I'll take the compliment.
Can't all be winners. So anyway, give us a detailed story. What was one of your favorite adventures? Was it the time you took down the Ox King? Was it the time that you saved the whole realm? What or was it the time that, you joined this awesome thieves guild? What was your favorite adventure?
Oh, I've had quite a few adventures, but the time I joined that Thieves Guild was something else, let me tell ya.
Well, tell the audience a little about it. Tell us what happened.
Alright, so picture this. I walked into this seedy tavern, the kind of place where the patrons are more shadows than people, and there in the corner was this grizzled old thief, nursing a drink and eyeing me like I was his next mark. He was the guild master, and he took one look at me and said, "You look like trouble. You want to make some real money?" And I'm thinking, hell yeah, I do.
Then what happened? What job did he have for you?
He slid a crumpled parchment across the table. It was a bloop to some ancient ruin. Said there was a treasure hidden there that'd make us rich. But first we had to deal with the floof and the guards.
Okay, so how did you do that?
So me and the guild, we snuck in, used some old school sleight of hand and a bit of magic to get past the guards. Then I found the real treasure wasn't gold or floofles, but an ancient artifact that could control the elements.
Wow. Did you keep it for yourself or did you sell it?
Nah, we sold it to the highest bidder, split the loot, and went our separate ways.
Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Well,
Well, what? Did you have you ever been like caught? I know in your book you said that the Ox King kind of took you prisoner once. So was there any other time that you've been in like a dangerous situation where you've been tied up or hung over a pit of spikes or anything cool like that?
oh yeah, there was this one time I got myself into a real pickle. I was tied up and dangling over a pit of spikes, and let me tell ya, it was a hell of a view.
How'd you get out of it?
Hmm. Well, I managed to wiggle free, and then I kicked the shit out of that asshole who tried to trap me. Straight up, I was out of there faster than you can say. Pick locks.
I hear you're a good lockpick, but you always are out of lockpicks. How does that work?
Well, let's just say I've got a knack for making friends in low places, and they always seem to hook me up when I'm in a bind.
Okay, okay. Well, let's just dive a little bit more into your book. So, after you ran away from the spider, we're not going to call you a scared little bitch or anything. We'll move past that. After you ran from the spider, and got free, the next thing was you were in the tavern telling stories, whimsical stories about your adventures. And then someone came to you about a missing persons, right?
Right, and let me tell you, that missing person case was a real doozy.
Because that's what led to the conflict with the Ox King, and also where you ran into Braun the Bounty Hunter as well, right?
Yeah, that's when things got real interesting. Let me tell ya. Hold on 1 second.
I guess he's trying to recollect. He's a little bit older now, so
Oh hey, before I forget, I should mention that I told that skeleton joke to real Mazaroth just last week. He seemed to enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah, Maz was telling me about that joke, and he thought that you could do better though. Maz really did like the joke though. DJ Parallax is in the chat. Would you like to tell him a joke before we talk more about your book?
Hey, G Peril 3X, you want to hear a joke? You better hold on to your hat, cause here it comes. What do you call a skeleton that won't get up, lazy bones? Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's dive back into this book, shall we? I'm just waiting for Argos 5.
Yes, let's dive back in the book, but you really got to come up with some new jokes, man. They're old, like you.
Yeah, well, I've been around the block a few times, so maybe my jokes are a bit worn in, but hey, at least they're not as boring as your microphone issues.
Oh, that was rough, man. That was that was a little mean.
Don't be such a sore loser, kid. Besides, I could have gone easier on you if you'd warned me about that mic.
True, true. The microphone issues, they're on me. I'll try and make sure that's better. So anyway, going back to your book, tell us how you felt when you were fighting the Ox King. That had to be scary. I mean, the dude had you dangling off the ledge of a castle, just holding you by just your cloak.
You know, the real terror wasn't the height or the spikes. It was the thought of that bastard stench getting any closer. Let me tell you.
So the Ox King, pretty stinky guy, huh?
Actually, the Ox King wasn't that bad. He just had a unique scent like a combination of wet dog and old cheese.
That's pretty bad. So when not to ruin or spoil anything in your book, I know you want people to go to Amazon and check out Argos the Legendary Rogue, but is there anything that you have for the audience that like you want to tell them about the book, or that anything that you want to say that what was your favorite escapade in the book, anything?
Oh, absolutely, I've got a doozy for you. There's this one chapter where I outsmarted a cursed monkey paw that was trying to grant me wishes I didn't want. Talk about a real pickle.
So did you make any wishes? If you could have any wish, what would it be?
If I could have any wish, I'd wish for a lifetime supply of picklocks and a personal stylist to keep my cloak looking sharp.
That's not bad. I would wish that more people would read your book and experience the tales of Argos.
Well, Art was 566. I appreciate the love, but let's be real here. My book is more about the journey than the destination, you know? It's like trying to catch a shadow, always just out of reach, but oh so tantalizing. I mean, sure, the adventures are wild, but it's the little moments that really make it special. Like the time I outsmarted that cursed monkey paw, or when I had to outwit the Ox King. Those are the moments that really stick with you, you know?
You know what? I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. And you grew a lot through the journey, and some of the friends that you met through the experience, and it's really inspiring how much you grew during that adventure, especially when you were warned by the necromancer. Like he kind of pre-shadowed what was going to happen to you, and you just ignored him. But then towards the end of the book, you kind of grew a little bit.
Ha, you're right. Argos 56. The old me would have laughed in that necromancer's face, but this new me, well, let's just say I'm not so quick to dismiss wise old gnomes anymore.
Well, that's good. And I guess before we wrap this up and stop talking a little bit about your current book. I know that you're currently writing another book about your adventures pre this book, so it's kind of like an origin story, right? Of how you became so legendary.
I've always been legendary. It's just that no one knew it yet. But yeah, this new book is gonna blow your mind. It's like a rogue's coming-of-age story, full of crazy adventures and even crazier mistakes.
And it also builds out Nazrul, the world that is the setting of your first book. It kind of builds it out and expands it a lot, right?
Well, it's not just about the world, it's about the little details that make it feel real, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. You're 100% correct. So, you want to ask the audience if they have any questions for you?
Alright, you heard the man. Let's open up the floor to some questions from the peeps out there.
I guess no one has any questions for you. We'll wait. We'll see. We'll just chat until someone has some questions for you, maybe about your new book, about what your current adventures are. What are you doing these days?
Hey, Deej Peralthritz. I know I've been a bit slow on the jokes today, but hey, at least I'm not as slow as your reactions. Come on, where's all my peeps at? Don't be shy. Drop those questions. Let's make this a real chat.
I agree. Let's get them going. Come on. Ask some questions. DJ's being real shy. Real shy.
I'm starting to think maybe Diva Peril 3X is actually a very polite skeleton that just hasn't learned how to say hello yet. Yeah, that's right. You just wait until this skeleton starts doing a little dance.
He did ask you a question. Did you see his question?
Oh shit, sorry Argos 566. I must have been distracted by the skeleton's lack of dance moves. And his name is John C.
Thank you, DJ Parallax.
No problem.
He asked you what your favorite expedition was.
Oh, definitely when I outsmarted that wannabe genie in the lab. Talk about a tricky situation.
Wow, even I haven't heard of that story. Where was this genie in the lamp, and how'd you outsmart him?
Well, buddy, picture this. A dang...
Now whose mic is broken? Your mic just broke up. You gotta repeat that.
Sounds like your mic's having a little identity crisis. Argos 56. Maybe it's trying to be a skeleton and can't quite figure out its bones.
You are obsessed with skeletons. Alright, let's get back to the question. What was your favorite expedition? You said you outsmarted the genie. How did you outsmart this genie?
Well, I tricked that genie into granting me 3 wishes, but instead of wishing for riches or power, I wished for the ability to wish for things that aren't wishes, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Explain.
Basically, I wished for a loophole in their wish-granting system, so when they tried to pull a fast one, I was already 20 steps ahead, leaving them scratching their non-existent heads while I walked away with the real prize.
Which was?
A rare artifact that could turn any liquid into gold. Talk about a liquid gold mine.
Huh. That sounds awesome. So you must be pretty rich then, right? You don't need to sell your book or anything.
Rich? More like filthy, stinking, rolling in it rich? I'm talking about enough gold to sink a ship, enough bow angels to blind a dragon, and enough cheese puffs to last a lifetime. If I ever decide to settle down, that is.
Fair enough. So DJ Parallax asked another question. Can you see his question?
Hey DJ Parallax, you want to know what I really love about expeditions? It's not the treasure, it's the thrill of outsmarting every obstacle thrown my way. Like that time I outwitted a glorp and walked away with a gold-turning artifact. Talk about a liquid gold mine.
Now I just think you're making stuff up.
Yeah, right. As if I'd make up something as ridiculous as a liquid gold mine.
All right. Well, anyway, he had another question for you.
Oh boy, you're in for a treat. He wants to know what's coming up in my next book.
Yep, that's it. Well, can you tell him a little bit about it?
Oh man, you guys are in for a wild ride. Picture this. A rogue's coming-of-age story, full of crazy adventures and even crazier mistakes. It's gonna blow everyone's mind.
A little more
I mean,
detail?
imagine a young, reckless me stumbling through a dungeon, tripping over my own feet, and accidentally triggering Flibbit left and right. Talk about a rookie mistake.
Yeah, that is a mistake. I'm surprised you're still alive. Or are you? Did someone bring you back from the dead? Like, how did you survive so much peril? And how can the audience tell which stories are true and not?
Well, let's just say I've got more lives than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. And my stories are true enough to keep the bards singing and the crowds cheering.
You know, it's funny because you have that stigma about you because I always hear that you're going into taverns, telling stories, not all of them true, some of them embellished. Um, so yeah, like you're talking about genies, you're talking about all this money, and yet you're still looking for adventure and poor. So is it about the money?
Hey, listen, if you think I'm all about the money, then you've got another thing coming. Yeah, I might spin a yarn or two, but every word is gold, and I'm not talking about the kind you can spend in a tavern. I'm talking about the kind that makes legends. And yeah, maybe I'm not rolling in it, but that's because I'm too busy making history to count my coins.
Okay, fair, fair. Well, DJ Parallax has another question for you.
DJ Parallax wants to know what I really love about expeditions, and let me tell ya, it's not the treasure, it's the thrill of outsmarting every obstacle thrown my way. Like that time I outwitted a Zingland, walked away with a liquid gold mine. Talk about a real score?
A Zinglin, huh? I hear those things are dangerous.
Dangerous? Yeah, Zinglands are tricky little buggers, always trying to pull a fast one. Like that time one tried to swap my Zingle for a blank parchment. Ha! But I saw right through its sneaky game, and let me tell you, the look on its face when I called it out was priceless.
Alright, Argo, so tell the audience what a Zinglin is.
A Zinglin is a crafty little critter that loves to play tricks, always trying to swap your shiny treasure for a worthless fake.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Argos. Alright, so we got your current book on Amazon, Argos the Legendary Rogue, and that has actually been well received, and people have been loving it, loving your stories. We have a prequel book in the works, which, you know, it's still a little ways out, but we're working on it. What are you doing these days to kind of hang out and chill, relax? Do you have anything that you want to tell the audience?
Well, when I'm not out there living the legend, I love to unwind with a good game of cards and a glass of wine. Maybe a few rounds of Mortal Shell too if I'm feeling frisky.
I don't think that game's out yet.
Ah, you're right, my bad. Still stuck in the demo phase, but it's gonna be a wild ride when it drops.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You're always telling stories.
You know it, bro. That's what I do best. Spin yarns that'll make your head spin and your heart race.
Next thing, you're going to tell the audience that you've been playing GTA 6.
Ha!
Well, alright, so is there anything you want to tell the audience? Is there anything that you want to say? Or are you just going to hang out for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick around and keep things lively. Maybe share a tale or two about my latest capers. Who knows, might even let slip a secret or two about what's brewing in the next chapter of my wild ride.
I think the audience might like to hear that as we go along. I'm going to play around to ARAM. Feel free to talk. And, yeah, just enjoy the time with the audience. I just wanted to get um, a feel of how you're feeling about your book and know that people love it, obviously. So yeah, we can continue talking about your book as I run through an ARAM real quick. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan. Let's get this party started. Who knows? Maybe I'll even drop a hint or two about WT crazy adventures are in store for the next Skeeter.
That would be
Oh,
cool.
I bet I can keep you on the edge of your seat. Just don't be surprised if you find yourself cheering for the bad guys by the end.
Why would we cheer for the bad guys?
Hey, sometimes the bad guys vet the best stories, you know? They're the ones breaking the rules, living on the edge, doing whatever the hell they want. It's like watching a train wreck. You can't look away.
That's pretty accurate, I think. Some of the bad guys are really, really, I don't want to say cool, but in a way they're kind of cool.
Yeah, there's just something about that rebellious spirit, you know? Like they might be up to no good, but at least they're living life on their own terms.
It's true. It's true. Have you ever played League of Legends before? I mean, you should actually be one of the legends in this league.
Hmm. No, I haven't played League of Legends, but I could totally rock it as a rogue champ, you know? Picture this. Darting through the fog of war, striking from the shadows, outsmarting the enemy team with a few well-placed daggers and a healthy dose of sass. I mean, I'm basically living the dream of every ADC main out there, am I right?
Oh, you're right. You are right. I'll contact Riot, see what they think.
Hey, while you're at it, tell them Argos says hi and to keep an eye out for any rogue champs that might need a little tweaking.
I mean, some of their champs do need a lot of tweaking.
Yeah, and let's not forget about those weird-ass champions that make absolutely no sense. Like, what the hell is a Demon Reaper doing in a fantasy world?
I don't know. You've encountered Demon Reapers before.
Oh yeah, those guys are a real pain in the ass. They're like the ultimate party poopers, always showing up when you're having a good time and ruining everything.
Well, I think that you should tell the audience about your Demon Reaper story. Are you not going to tell them about your story? Okay, you don't have to tell them about your story. It's fine. We'll just keep quiet on that one.
You're no fun, but hey, at least I can keep you entertained with my sharp wit and roguish charm.
Absolutely. Argos. Argos, can you see what's happening in the game?
I can't see jack shit, but I can imagine the chaos. It's like a three-ring circus out there with you dodging spells and outmaneuvering foes left and right.
I'm a little sad, man. You're usually on top of like the game stuff. You can usually see what's happening, and you love watching me play.
Well, I guess I'm just having an off day, but hey, at least you're still tearing it up out there.
I just died, Argos.
Well, shit happens, man. Better luck next round.
Alright, Argos, before you go, is there anything you want to tell the audience?
Thanks for having me, folks. Keep those bits coming, and maybe next time I'll spin a yarn about the time I outsmarted a dragon with nothing but a deck of cards and the sharp tongue.
Alright, well, thanks for coming, and do a quick plug for your book before you leave us.
Check out my latest book, Tales from the Shadow Realm. It's a wild ride through the underbelly of the fantasy world, full of twists, turns, and more than a few surprise guests.
That was good and all, but your book's called Argos, the Legendary Rogue, on Amazon, so you're close.
Oh fuck, my bad. Blame it on the jet lag from all those interdimensional heists. I guess I'm still a bit disoriented.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The interdimensional heist. We haven't talked about that yet, and they don't know about that yet. That's, tales from another time, alright?
Yeah, sorry about that. I guess I got a little ahead of myself there. I swear, these interdimensional jaunts are a real trip. Time starts to blur after a while.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Shh! Don't talk about those.
Alright. My lips are sealed tighter than a clam at high tide. Let's just say that some stories are better left untold. For now, anyway.
Alright, Argos. You have a good one, and thanks for stopping by, my man. We'll talk again soon.
Catch you on the flip side, Argus 566. And hey, don't forget to tell the chat about that time we pulled off that heist in Broadmoor.
Oh, I'll tell them about it at some point. Ciao. Well, he's a trip.
Hope you're not too bummed about missing out on all the wild adventures we've had. Who knows? Maybe next time I'll spill the beans on that little escapade in the astral plane.
Hey, we're not talking about that. Oh, he's gone now. But thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I know Argos appreciates it. He never knows how to just be straight up about his adventures, so sometimes he embellishes a little bit. But if you ever get a chance to read the book, you'll see that. I hope you guys enjoyed our little communication chat together. And yeah, if you're interested in hearing more about his actual stories, feel free to check out his book. Again, that's Argos, the Legendary Rogue. And yeah, we look forward to hanging out. If you want, you can stick around. I'm going to finish this ARAM, and yeah, you can hang out and chat and watch me win. We're going to win this. Yeah, DJ, he talks about you, offline a lot. He really likes you. He said that he appreciates you picking up his book. And he will sign it for you. So other than that, how's everybody doing out there in the world of chat? What'd you guys think of Argos? He's pretty cool, huh? Oh man, yeah, he is pretty perfect. He'll be back. I'm gonna have him when I'm gonna have him on again in the not too distant future. He's doing a press tour now about his book. Speaking of awesome content, DJ Parallax, when's the next time you're going to be throwing out some jams for everybody to hear and see? Everybody out there, you got to check out his sets. They're awesome and they're enough to get you hyped and pumped. I'm excited to do a collab with him. Um, yeah, he's just like one of the greatest DJs I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of them all over the world, actually. Oh, nice. You're still going to be around when I come into town, right? Yeah. Alright, cool, because it'd be nice to see you, and I'll have Argo sign your book for you. But yeah, I think that for those that are listening, if you have any questions about the book, feel free to reach out and ask. It's kind of a, you know, hero's journey. So, Argos goes through a lot, and he has a lot of tales, as you can see, and adventures that I'm really excited to share with you guys. Oh yeah, Ready or Not is such a cool game. Um, I actually, I actually have it, and I love it. It's a really cool, fun game. It's hard. I mean, me and you will do good, but when you have like the wrong team, like you can't just go in guns blazing. You have to be very aware of your actions and stuff because there's civilians, and you can't go around killing civilians or you'll fail. And so it's very nice. There's also like you can't just take 5 bullets and then run around like you haven't been hit at all. Um, I actually love that game. If you want after this, I can stream that and you can kind of get a feel of what it's like. It's a really cool game. Well, if you do, which I would not condone anybody leaving work early to come play a video game, uh, we can totally run it. I think it's crossplay. I have it for PC. I'll have to double check. When's your last day of work, by the way? Oh shit, yeah, do it, man. Just know that it is a little bit resource intensive, so you know. Today seems like a good day. TBD is today, right? Just do it. Do it. Oh, I got wrecked. I haven't played Ready or Not in a long time, so if I do run it after this, should be interesting. I'm gonna be killing civilians. Um, yeah, I guess that's true. I feel you on that one. You need the money so you can buy Ready or Not. I get it. I get it. Damn, these dudes rough. Mm. Oh, nice. Good job, guys. Oh, nice. WRXs are so fun. It is the new ones I hear. You won't get a stick shift. I would say get a little bit of a couple years back to get a stick shift. It's so fun. Get the STI as well. I tried to convince my wife to let me have another one. That was a no-go. She said, "You got a family. You got to get a family vehicle." Don't tell her. If she's tuning in right now, I didn't mock you. I was just trying to sound like you. She would totally kick my ass if she heard me talk like that about her. So, but it's true. It's all true. Couldn't have another WRX. That ult. Oh yeah, man. I was asking what basically what year model. You want to make sure you get a stick shift. Um the newer ones aren't in sticks, so yeah. And then I said very lovingly that my wife suggested I get a family vehicle. Um not so much told me you better not get another blah blah blah. You better get a family vehicle. So, yeah. This will be the one stream she watches and kicks my ass. Yeah, man. Absolutely. That's good stuff. Wow. Oh, wow. I deserve that. That was poor plays on my part. Good game. Thank you for the follow, Isabella. I appreciate it. Oh, it's not over. Oh. Boo. That was a shot in the dark, anyway. Oh. That's so hard. Alright. If this isn't game over, which, yeah. Alright, good game. I'm gonna switch over my stream. Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Alright, let's do this. Didn't know Argos was still hanging out there. Spying on me. Oh, that's so cool. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. I'm gonna pop back out, pop back in, and restart the stream. So if you give me like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, I'll be right back. Otherwise, if you can't hang out, that's cool too. I appreciate you tuning in, and as always, I appreciate the support and love.